Hello again, HeapCVA here, back in Turmoil once again. So without any further ado, let's get into our campaign. Here we are sitting on 57,000. Daisy's right hot on my trail. She must not be spending a lot of money. One thing I should be saying as we get into the desert is to start putting some money aside, because eventually you're going to need that money for something else. And for me, the way I think of that is they're eventually going to auction off some things that are really going to have to force you to pay attention to what's going on. So I've been looking at upgrades, not really seeing anything that really excites me yet. So let's wait one round. Keep your fingers crossed I made the right decision. We'll jump into the auction and go ahead and find a place to go. I'll just pick a place now because obviously I'm not going to be the first guy, and I'm going to go where the steerhead is. Cost me $2 grand. I'm pretty happy with that. So let's get on the road. Hello, Jill, again. Off we go. See what we got going on. All right, first things first. Let's get some dowsers down and keep your fingers crossed. Pricing is not bad if we can get somebody going sooner than later. All right, they both found oil already. Never a bad thing, like I said. We're pretty close to each other, but far enough away that it's not a good idea to try to connect them in any way. Keep your fingers crossed this stuff is fairly shallow or early. There's one. So got 2 ponies going right now. And there's the other one, and we got credit for it. So we need to sell some stuff as soon as we can. It's over $1, which is good. All right, well, you're gonna have to wait there, Sparky. Who knew we were gonna get so crazy right away? Give us a third one. Okay, have enough for the rig. All right, we are hurting for money. So no, pricing is not our friend at this point. All right, we got 4 down, 3 rigs in the ground, and I'd like to get some stuff going on. So pricing, excuse me, is just not doing what I wanted to do. It's like Left Incorporated is starting to go up, though. That's going to help. All right, they went ahead and switched. So, not such a bad thing. Put another horse on the ground. What I've been reading is that your horses are different colors. You can't really tell, but the wagons are different colors. And I hadn't really paid attention to that before. And now it so makes sense that he's not assigned to one of the 2 warehouses. So he has the ability to keep an eye on overflow, keep you out of trouble, which I usually need anyway. All right, get a dowser down. This one's almost empty. We got to find something going on. I've been dilly-dallying. It's going to cost me money. Look at the cost over there. So I'll go 6. We should have 1 gray. All right. My guess is this is going to be pretty deep. Right underneath. And we're still doing good. I'm pretty happy.
Mic on. Mic feedback.
Let's go to bigger
on.
horses.
Mic off.
It's going to get more out of the ground sooner. There we go. Got a third. He's gone. Let's start him over here. There's got to be something to the right that we're not seeing. We're still, actually, pricing went up on the right hand side, so that's fine. So are you kidding me? Okie dokie there, Kingfish. I mean, I don't necessarily worry about them being so bunched up, but oh, and we're in. Got right on the edge of it, which is always good. We've got a lot of dried out wells, which is slowing things down. So what we're going to do is increase our supply, get them guys working harder. See, now he's going to cover the overflow, which is exactly what I want. And so it goes into there, but it doesn't last long. Somebody else comes and siphons it off right away. Can't believe we haven't found something more over here. It's driving me crazy. We're still at 75 over here. You know, I'd like to say we could make more, but that's not the game that they're going to play. Really, what could he possibly see? So of course we're going to make this drill right through rock because we're allowed to go a whole bunch of places with that. I probably could have gone around it though. Boom, we are in. Wasn't sure if we got credit for that one or not. It's funny how okay. Very strange. Still got time. I'm still intent on finding out what the heck's going on the right hand side. I want to dig this a little bit. This is a large vein. Might as well. Right now it's the only thing we got going on. Really? Are you kidding me? Okie doke. It's probably low. So we'll get down here. I am not making a ton of money yet right this minute. Maybe we'll get lucky and miss that shelf. This looks to be right there. All right, we're right on the edge of it. It's all good to me. Well, that surprised me. That tells you how much the ground has gone up. We'll keep going because there might be some more deep pockets over here. Are you kidding me? See, this is what happens. It's a little too far away to do that. So we'll go down. Wow. Well, I was wondering when it was going to find something. You know, and I know it was. Well, we've dried that one out. We're really getting on this one. Anything I can do to hurry that up, I'll try. Starting to go down over on the right hand side. It's disappointing. Alright, we'll keep on going. There we go. See, I knew this was going to happen eventually. But we might have gotten around it. Nope. Ah. Do not like when that happens. Now watch, it's right on the other edge of it. Okay, guys. All right. Kind of drives me crazy when you're dancing all the way around it. That doesn't look like a very big one. But oil is coming up. We're going to do this right now, see if we can get some momentum in pricing. Every little thing just takes a few more dollars out of my pocket. We're getting to October though. We're going to have to make a decision one way or the other. So looks like, did I just see the pricing and right go up? If it hits 60, I'll go ahead and get them going because it'll climb. And I got to, all right, we're good. Let's look at that. Boom, we just about drained that thing in one look. We're just about empty here. Just for my own curiosity, we'll go ahead and look over here. Where did he just jump? Of course, it's the one that I don't have. We'll take it. Because we're dry everywhere else, so it is what it is. I've upsized the pipes. I don't know if we'll make it to the end and be able to cut our losses, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Maybe it has something to do with getting an MRI in my head today and I'm not all right in the brain. I've never been all right in the brain. to me, it's worth it to take advantage of the one that got the pipe improved, though. It's $1.31. It's just a crying shame there isn't a lot going on there. Well, I don't think he found anything because I haven't seen or heard from him. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. Well, we did the best we could with that one. Not my best. So how many did we miss? Well, I consider it a pretty good job if you at least get a pipe in each one of them. That cost quite a bit of money. But it's okay. Take home 16,000, see how we did compared to everybody else. All right. You know, that keeps my spirits up. So we're at 70,000 now. And so again, we'll walk through here and see if anything just jumps out at us. You know, I haven't found a real need for the diamonds yet, and I'm willing to wait. One guy that'll, that's right, Incorporated. It's just not enough going on right now. I'm going to do the silo just because, what did I do? Sorry guys. Fortunately, we don't get in trouble for that. I am not right in the head today. I apologize for that. But let's get the auction started and see what goes on. I'm way out here where nobody can see me. That wasn't the highest number anyway. Look at some of these in the 40s, even the 50s. So there's better oil in some other locations. So let's get going. See what we can get going on. Like I said, drop 2 dowsers right away. Keep your fingers crossed. And they shouldn't take too long to find something. There's one right now. There we go. Pony's on the ground. Pricing is pathetic, but I'll let him go for now. Let's see, there we go again. Another pony on the ground. Pricing is going up. Ah, great. And I'm out of money. What I need to do is sell so I can afford. I hate, and I know might be silly, I just hate borrowing money. It drives me nuts. But I might have to do that just to get things going here. Very slow process. Especially at the rate they're going. But if all we have to do is drill lines and we don't have to bust our way through rock, I guess it could be worse. We are right on the edge of it. There we go. There's a diamond right there, but I don't have didn't pay the money to have the gopher go get it. So it is what it is. Okay. Whoa. Let's flip these guys over. There's a whole lot more being sold on the other side. So I'm going to do something I really don't like doing, but I need to do it now. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. How can you change that? That's not what I wanted to do. Can you go down at all? Well, at least that wasn't smart at all. I apologize for that. Maybe I haven't looked at the thing. All right, we're gonna have to make up for it in a big way. Big way. I really apologize for that. That was foolish. At least I'm providing good entertainment because I'm not smart enough to do anything else. Yeah, nobody said I was the smartest guy in the world. And so we've got to play this hand because it tries to save. Boom. Oh well, I spent the money already, so might as well keep it going. That's a pretty thick plate too. Really? It's under that? Well, I'm not seeing anything. There's not much else for me to do there right this minute. Man, these are all deep. And they're seeing more than I'm seeing. I'm just not seeing what he thinks he's going to see there. Well, I don't know what you think you're seeing over there, guys. My moles think you're crazy too. So, I don't know. I am just not seeing anything. You can only spend so much money doing this too. There it is. It was just deep. That is not the case over here, though. Well, failure after failure after failure. I honestly don't know what he's looking for. This looks like a tree root, and I'm not really seeing anything. And it's frustrating me to no end. Nothing on either side. Like I said, I don't know what he's seeing. Pretty pathetic if you ask me. Don't you go waving because your friend's waving there, because that ain't helping me any. So some games are better than others, and I think I found the one that's hammering me flat right here. And maybe I should have waited. You know, that's what you get when you're trying to put content up every day. Not something I'm really super crazy about right this minute. I've got 7, so I'm going to add one more. He's still waving like he knows what he's talking about. I'd like to know what they're seeing, because I am not seeing anything. You know, and unfortunately, you know and I know, it could be a 1/4 inch. There it is, see? Now to me, you weren't even close there, sport. But at least we solved that problem. But I'm not impressed with what we got going on right now. And look at this cluster function because of how far off he was. Now granted, I know that cone is pretty big, but oh, never mind. It is what it is. You know, it's bound to happen sooner or later. So that's all good. So the goal is just to stay ahead of the competition, keep your fingers crossed. Don't have a lot of money in our pockets in any way, shape, or form. And prices are dropping as fast as they can, which is not helping. Get that one out of the ground a little faster. Means we don't have a lot going on. We'll empty these. Like I said, he didn't find anything. He walked off the map, did he not? Well, that's not helping us any. Another diamond we walked away from. Well, higher pricing over here right now. Yeah, I'm going to run them all. No gray wagons right this minute. We need to haul stuff, and we'll do 8. That should be enough to move what we see. It's funny what they find and what they don't find. You know, I'm already draining that one that we found there. This one has got a little more in it. But this one ought to be almost done. You know, if he doesn't find anything and we've given him an opportunity to look both sides of the map, I'm just going to push the button and walk away. Maybe we'll get a bonus out of it. I'd like to get to 10,000 before we get there. See, we emptied that one already. Let's go ahead and empty this one out because we know it's not gonna take very long. He's scratching his head. I'm scratching my head. Well, the upside is we only paid for one to pay for the drilling technique. But I apologize for this mess over here. I wouldn't have guessed that it had been that far away. So this one's pretty much done. This one's still working. Kind of curious. Now it's only September. All right, that one's going to be empty. This guy is going to tell me if I'm going to push that button. I don't know how you'd pay your money back. I don't think I've ever had to worry about that until now. Not exactly the way I wanted to do that. Yeah, I was doing pretty good there for a minute, and I just completely boogered it up. So we're empty. So the sooner this guy decides what we're doing, the nicer that will be. If he walks off, come on, dude, make up your mind. Got him. That's saved us a little bit. That really did. And so 13,000 out of that. Didn't make a lot of money. And that got, what's her face, Daisy, to catch up with me just a tiny bit. Bugs me. So that leads us to the end of this episode. Again, thanks for coming by. Appreciate it more than you could imagine. I apologize for losing my mind there a few times, but at the end of the day, I promise I'll make it up to you by making more money in the next video. And, you know, comment, make fun of me, do something. I mean, I deserved it this time. Hit that like button, and at the end, subscribe. I appreciate what you guys do for me. I try to pay it back as best I can. And with that said, I wish you all the best, whether you're in the sunny side of the planet or the dark side, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.